born in Old Creek, 1923, and I remember the doctor's name just from hearing him talk about it, I guess, Dr. John Mulder. And I was the 8th child out of 9. My mother was 42 when I was born, and she was 48 when my little brother was born. That's pretty old to be still having children. And he was a sickly baby most of his life. And we lived in the house that my grandpa homesteaded, and it was called Possum Holler down there. And there's a road down there now that says Possum Holler. It's pretty, there's people still live down there, but it's pretty grown up. But we just lived on the lake. I don't know how I kept from drowning. I'd slip off and go to the lake and go swimming. My mom wouldn't know where I was. Up the road from us, a mile or two, was what they call the poor farm. It had a lot of crazy people, displaced people that lived there. We hung up there a lot of times and tormented some of those old people. And we swam a lot in the summer, the whole family. My mom couldn't swim, but she'd wade as far as she could go, but the whole family would go swimming after supper at night. Because they'd go like once a week, I guess, and leave us kids at home, but they'd bring us back a sack of candy. And I'd hide mine back and wait till the boys ate theirs. And then I'd bring mine, bring mine out. Say, here, I still got some candy. Pretty much hungry. And I remember following my brothers around trying to catch them smoking so I could tell on them, you know. But you didn't go to the doctor much unless you were really bad off. And I remember one time, that was one time when the storm went through Camdenton, a tornado. Did some damage, and my folks had bought a washing machine, gasoline. And I just went over there and turned it on and stuck my finger in the wringer. Had to go to the doctor and get it sewed up. That was painful. I just stuck my finger in there. Have you ever been to a pie supper?
I don't think so.
All the ladies baked a pie and put it in a decorative box, a square box that would hold a pie, and you'd decorate it with crepe paper, make it real pretty, and then the boys would bid on the pies. That was a fundraiser for the little country schools. And then there was always, they'd run a girl for the prettiest girl there, and it was a penny a vote. And then usually the ugliest guy or ugliest couple, or it was the prettiest girl got the candy, and maybe it was a jar of pickles for the whoever else, man with the stinkiest feet or something. I guess maybe getting married and having a family of my own. I love my kids. I love my grandkids. I can still see one coming in the back door grinning and reaching for me. She slept with me till she's 14. Well, I think go to school is very important. Get an education. You got to have a work ethic. And there's a higher power out there that we need to be aware of. I certainly believe that. That I loved them unconditionally. And I don't know if they realize how much or not, but that's what life was all about.